Disclaimer: all the character incidents are fictional. Everything is mastered in this FF. So don't compare with your own life. It's just based on imagination, not on reality. And if you didn't watch the first parts yet, so of course, link in the description box. He opened the door and you both walked inside. That's your room. You stepped towards the bed, but then you glanced around, and as you turned around, you accidentally bumped into a nearby pillar. Ouch! His eyes widened in concern. He quickly looked at you. Are you okay? He held your arms and pulled you closer. Hey, you felt your eyesight getting blurry. You held his hand tightly. Through the other hand, you held your head. Ryan, oh, it hurts. He held your both wrists and made you sit on the bed. Look at me. Hey, show me. You slowly opened your eyes. You felt your heart skip beat as he was staring at you. It will be fine, okay? He bring his finger just near your forehead. But your mouth opened as your heart started pounding. He brushed away your hairs from your forehead. You shut your eyes and looked away. Ryan, let me see. He cupped your face with his fingers and made you look at him. I'm fine. It's just a little bump. He twisted his eyebrows and stares at you. Shut your mouth and let me see. You clear your throat and glanced down at your lap. Just after 5 minutes, he spoke. I'll be back. He came back after a few minutes with a small ice bag in his hand, and before he pressed it on your forehead, you leaned back. What are you doing? Come on, Ryan. He held your hand and pulled you closer. Then he pressed that ice pack on your forehead. This should help. And how you know this will help? Experience, babe. Your cheeks turned red as he called you babe. Well, now I'm going. I have some work. Now good night. And he tilted his head near and your eyes widened. Wake up early in the morning. You quickly nodded. Now good night. He gave a peck on your lips and without seeing your blush, he walked out. You placed that ice pack on the bed in shock and blinked your eyes multiple times. What was that? But you didn't know that you was actually smiling. Victor, it's time to execute our plan. Ma'am, I will give my best. I don't want your best. I want her to fall in love with you. I want him to kick her out of his house. Ma'am, but what if after all of this he won't let her go? I know him very well. He's aggressive and possessive about that thing he likes, and his possessiveness is a key point for me. But ma'am, what if I give you a better idea? What? German Zhang. Her eyes widened, and then she smirked. Next morning, you were sleeping when one of his maids wakes you up. You checked the time, it was 4 a.m. Now you are sitting on breakfast table. Your eyes are getting closed. You slowly close your eyes while staring at the glass of milk in the front of you. When he slammed his hand on the table, you flinched and quickly looked at him. Finish your breakfast. You glared at him. He squinted his eyes. Focus on your food. I'm not your food. You clear your throat. It's just 4 a.m. And after a few minutes when you finish your food, then you got up. Now I'm done. Can I go now? He almost laughed. Where you want to go? You blink your eyes multiple times. To sleep. You want to sleep. He got up from the chair. Well, you are not allowed to sleep at least before 9 p.m. Your eyes widened. What? But why? Work, babe, work. You blinked your eyes multiple times. You sat on the floor while breathing heavily. You said we are going for walking, not for running. I'm tired. You were sweating because of running. He completed his round and stopped near you. Get up. You shook your head. I can't. I'm sorry. He sat on his one knee. Get up, my soon-to-be wife. If you can't handle just one round of running, then smirk. Your cheeks turn red, but you don't have energy to act on it. Shut up. I will never be your wife. Really? He whispered. You think I don't know you already fell for me? You cleared your throat and looked at him. Not at all, okay? I still hate you. You sat up, but got frozen when he pecked on your lips. I love you too. Your breath fastered. You blinked your eyes multiple times. Sir, Chairman is on the call. Jungkook twisted his eyebrows and looked back. Head Chairman. That man nodded. Jungkook grabbed that phone and bring it near his ear. Hello, Jungkook. He is chairman of all mafia's teams, while Jungkook works under him, and other mafia teams work under Jungkook. Hello, sir. Can I ask you why you break your childhood engagement? I had two reasons for doing this. First, I never want to get involved in any relation I don't want anything. Second, because before he completed his sentence, he looked at you. Then he got up from there and walked little away from you. Because? Because I'm not allowed to be in love or get married because it's against our contract for mafia boss. And why you are not allowed? Why it's against our contract? He cleared his throat because for all of you it's just a distraction. For all of us, mean? He stayed silent. He knows you already crossed every line. Don't you think you betrayed us? How he knows about my childhood engagement, and if I want, your own party's members can go against you. Can't we change the rules? He laughed. Finally, you came at the main point. Come at my place. We will talk about it. Okay, sir. He hung up the call. Then he walked to you. Now get up and let's go. You took a deep breath and got up. You are heartless. You walked away. He chuckled and quickly rushed towards you. Carry you in a bridal style. Put me down. Shut up. You flinched. You are the one who said I'm heartless now. Face it. Before Junko went to meet Chairman Zhang, he called his men for a meeting to find out who informed him about Ryan and his childhood engagement. I don't care. I want that man alive, here in the front of me. Sir, believe us, we are loyal with you. We never even think to betray you. No one knows about Ryan and except us. One of his men rushed inside. Junko quickly looked at him. Sir, it's urgent. Please listen. Go ahead. It's Princess Angelina who told him about Miss Ryan and your childhood engagement. He got up from the chair. I understand. He picked up his and rushed out. This was the first time he was without his guards, cause right now even devil get afraid of him. His car entered in Angelina's kingdom in full speed. He stopped his car and rushed inside. Angelina, Angelina, where are you? Why so angry, my love? I'm here. He got stopped and when he heard her voice. She smiled at him. He twisted his eyes and pushed her, and then he gripped on the grills at both sides of her. What's your problem, huh? Don't you know? She softly touched his face, but he jerked her hand. Don't you dare to. Without knowing, there was someone who clicked his picture, and he was doing just as she wants. You tell him about our engagement, right? And about Ryan? So what? It's been 8 years since I break our engagement. Then why? Shh, please no. Move on before I to interfere in my life. I love you. Do you want me to remind you why I break our engagement? It was just an accident. I never wanted to do that. You, my innocent sister. She grabbed his collar. So what? She was against our engagement. She never wants to see me as your fiance. He grabbed her wrist and removed her hands from his collar. Because she knows what I like and what I don't. He placed his on her head. She quickly shut her eyes. I'm warning you. If you again interfere in my life, I won't hesitate to. He stepped back, then rushed back. She opened her eyes. She turned back and stared at the guy who clicked their picture with him. You explored that mansion and now you are in a library room. But suddenly your phone buzzed and you checked that phone screen and there was an unknown number who sent you some pictures with a message. You unlock your phone and check that pictures and your heart dropped when you saw those pics. Jungkook, you almost forgot to breathe. On that pic, Jungkook between his arms and staring at her eyes while she cupped his face. My fiance and me having our best day. To be continued. बस एक पार्ट रह गया. I hope you like this one. Bye bye.